Thanks to everyone here. My question goes to the UN representative in Humanitarian Coordination, Conway. Thank you so much. I'm Somali. I'm a reporter from Home Cable TV, and I have said my name is Muhammad. I also been in these hands of UN for almost 11 years. I'm a former refugee. Ayaa, before this talk. As you have said, 4 million people in Somalia need for humanitarian aid, 3.5 million displaced people and who need help. And you have said 1.6 hectares of Somalia will be dedicated for this El Nino. Pick a light. We all know, and you have also said UN have many agencies that is going to do the mission of this agency and to help the Somali people. You all know you have also, you have said that to promote and facilitate the mission of the United Nations in Somalia. What are the agencies working for when displaced people in Mogadishu pay water? They pay water, and many UN agencies working for these people. When many people or many displaced people in Mogadishu have no shelter, they live just houses that made for clothes and small sticks that cannot prevent small wind, and you are talking about El Nino. In last 2 weeks, I have been preparing a report, and just I have released in cable. You can just go and just see that report. I interviewed and went to prepare a report 800 displaced people who live outside of Mogadishu. At the day I was reporting, I have witnessed an old mom died for hunger. And that's the place that I have seen them paying the water. 3 gallons, 20 liter, they pay $0.1. What is your support? Where's your humanitarian aid? Where are the agencies? What obstacles that agencies have to build concrete houses to protect these people, to hide from El Nino? Will we be witnessing when these 800 people go to the flood when El Nino happens? What's your support? Thank you so much.
Thank you. And I fear it only gets worse in the next few months as the El Nino impact kicks in. You know, a lot of our IDP families and communities has come through different types of assistance, including through cash transfers, so that people have cash in pocket to be able to buy basic necessities. As I mentioned, we scaled up our assistance to prevent the famine from happening. And at the maximum, we were doing cash transfers to over 4 million people. The number of people that were able, given our financial constraints right now today, the number of people, well, at least by August, was about 1.8 million people. So our support directly to displaced communities has gone down quite substantively because of the funding challenges. Now, we are trying to mobilize more money in order to bring that back up. A lot of the money that we received this year early on was committed and spent in support of Somali citizens across the country, in almost all areas of the country, to prevent the famine that was then ameliorated by the GU rains. Since the GU rains, our funding has gone down, and that means the coverage of our humanitarian response has likewise gone down and is not sufficient at this stage. And this is the advocacy that we're doing with broad partners in the international community, especially as we go into this El Nino season, and we know there will be significant additional displacement. We're already seeing it start to happen from flash flooding. That said, a lot of the, just on internal displacement per se, and on IDP communities, a lot of these communities have been dependent, they've been displaced many years ago, some of them, and remain in very vulnerable situations. So what we're trying also to work with government is on shifting from humanitarian-based assistance to more empowering development assistance to either integrate people into local communities, to support them if they so desire, to go back to their areas of origin, and to find what we call durable solutions for this displacement. Because we can't have such a high level of people across the country chronically dependent on humanitarian assistance. We have to empower people to find permanent shelters, to be able to access gainful employment, to be able to access the services they need for their families, whether it's health, education, or water, and it needs different types of assistance than what has been provided largely thus far by the humanitarians. And it is something that the government is very keen to, again, pivot the way that we do business and that we support these communities directly. But it's a complicated situation, in particular as we look forward to the potential impacts of El Nino, and I am genuinely concerned.
Thanks. We have time for one more question. This is from Abdallah Mumin.